Hey guys, Preston here, and in this video today I'm going to talk to you guys about getting your click-through rate increased on your website. So if you have a blog post that seems to be ranking fairly well but you're just not getting enough clicks on it, you're going to love this video today because I'm going to show you guys how to get maximum number of clicks on that page using a very simple little tool right inside of your WordPress dashboard. So let's get started with it right here. So what you see me showing you here is a blog post that I have. It's one that was written, and maybe I'm being a little impatient because I just noticed that the blog post was actually only updated on April 6th, and today is April the 8th. But I did some updates on it, and I was saying that, you know, this thing should start getting some more traffic sooner than later. So here, what are some of the things that we could do? So as you can see, this keyword here, this is going around buyer intent keywords. It's a pretty solid term to be showing up for. When I take a look at on Google, when I type that term in, Google tell me overall I'm in position 8, so I'm on to page 1, so pretty solid. I've got 2 clicks so far out of 500, almost 450 impressions, and you can see it's right. I'm right down here in the search results for this particular term, right? But 2 things, I think I could definitely be higher. Like these guys, I should definitely knock them out, so I could jump above this graph here. But this graph is actually exactly what I'm going to talk to you guys about. I'm going to show you guys how to get your brand showing up on these, because these get a lot more, as you can see, they take a lot more real estate and they get a lot more clicks onto your website. Okay, so they don't necessarily increase your ranking, but if you show up in here and like I'm down here, if I'm showing up here as well, I'll definitely get some more traffic coming from it. All right, so I want to show you guys how we go about doing that. Okay, so first things first, this is the blog that we're going to be working on. We're just going to simply click on edit post, and as you can see, I have it over here. And then for this to work, what we're going to do is we're going to be adding something called schema. All right, so schema is basically a language that the search engines use to be able to read and understand that content. And this is a really well-written blog. It's nice and long, got lots of words. And as you can see, also another really cool thing is I've added the ability for people to just listen to the blog, right? So that's going to be an advantage over all the other blogs out there, because people can just simply click on this and then they don't actually have to listen to the blog.
25 buyer intent keyword list for AdWords. How to get conversions for less on AdWords.
Right? And it's a quick 3-minute read. So if somebody's got their headphones on and they're going through, they don't want to read, that's a huge little add-on that I definitely recommend adding as well to your blog post to increase the amount of time people spend on it and the amount of time they can convert. For the purpose of this blog post, what we're going to do is I want you to go to the blog, then you're going to scroll all the way down. Now this is assuming that you've installed the extension that I recommended, which is called Rank Math. And then when you go to the bottom of your blog, you're going to have the ability for you to add extra content. When you go add extra content, I want you to simply go ahead and type in the word schema. So S-C-H-E-M-A. It's a funny spelling word. And you can see there are a number of different types of schemas that you can add to your page. There's some of them with a different plugin that I have, but for this purposes, what I'm going to talk about is these 3 different schemas. We have the FAQ, we have the how-to, and we have the schema. So if we look at right here, we can see that for this one, we're going to use the FAQ. So frequently asked questions. That's how people also Google labels it. So then we're simply going to go in and type in, click on this. And then down here, we have the ability to add an added question and answer. So I already went ahead and I looked at what are the questions that people are looking for. I copied these. And then I read through my blog and I found nice little short descriptions of how I can have these added. Right, so the first one, as you can see, is going to be this. So let me just move this over to a different screen. I'm going to copy that first line, and I'm going to paste it into the question section. And then I'm going to copy the answer, and I'm going to paste that down here. Okay, I'm going to add another one. I usually recommend doing about 3 or 4 of them. So I'm going to add this in here, and I'm going to put this down here. And we're going to add one more. How to find commercial intent keywords. That's another thing that my blog answers. I'm going to paste that in here. Copy this. All right, and then I'm simply going to go ahead, and you can also do, if you wanted to, you can add an image in here if you wanted to add an image in here as well, or high intent. So if you wanted to show some examples of if it's relevant to put a picture, you could do that as well. Okay, and then if you don't want to show the schema on the page, you can simply click on this, and this will hide the question. It'll just pop on the question for you. So it's pretty simple as that. Once you update it and then you go back to the page, you'll see now that if I refresh it, and you go down to the bottom of the blog, you'll see now that I do have those 3 schema questions. And then once I submit this URL back to Google for indexing, it'll go ahead and, if I put this URL in here, and I say Google, go ahead and crawl this, it will go ahead and crawl it. So you can see I'm at 1.6. I'm hoping to get a more updated. You see, I already have the FAQ on here. It's detected it, but this is going to give the updated version of it for you guys. So let me know if you have any questions, comment below. And if not, go try it out. It's really awesome, pretty straightforward, and it can definitely get you some more clicks and traffic to your website. Take care.